So a moment ago, just before the break, we were chatting to Josie about our 17-night full-board cruise on board the Costa Fascinosa, taking us all the way from Rio de Janeiro to Barcelona with some incredible stops along the way, plus the 2 nights in Rio de Janeiro and some truly remarkable items on that itinerary for just, get this, 29,999 Rand per person, including flights and taxes. You depart on April 2021. So you've got loads of time to start get that money together, but start blocking off the time because it's going to be so worth it. But you can find out all about it right now, a little bit more. Phone 0861 777 245 to make an inquiry, or just stick around because Josie's got all the deets for us right now. You get to encounter 2 sides of the North Atlantic during 2 different seasons. Yeah. This is a voyage. This is awesome.
This is proper exploration, I think, which is really cool.
About. Yeah. Absolutely love it. Tell us a bit more about the itinerary. Expand.
Okay, so I'm warning you, it's destination rich, but I think this one's great because it blends enough days at sea to really relax as well as seeing a lot. So you begin in Rio de Janeiro, 2 nights in this incredible city, hotel stay, so you really get to explore, famous for things like Ipanema Beach, Copacabana, where apparently you're a big hit still.
It's awesome. It is awesome.
Mount Sugarloaf, Christ the Redeemer statues, all the things you need to see sort of from a tourist perspective and a traveler perspective. So that's that. And then staying with Brazil, you head to Ilhéus, which is famed for a really beautiful building and a cathedral called San Sebastian Cathedral. From that, there's also a museum that you have to check out there, a beautiful yellow building, the Museum San Jorge Amado, which is really, really amazing. And that is just, it's all in line with the sort of architecture, quite colonial and based, but really, really beautiful and well worth checking out. That's obviously still in Brazil. From there, we then head to Salvador de Bahia, which is also a tiny little town. It used to be the old ancient capital of Brazil. And while you're there, there's also 18th century churches and just beautiful things. And you'll see these little ribbons, which are really well known in Salvador, which are called fitas. So we'll get back to that, but you'll see those everywhere. And then from there...
There we go, you can see them on screen.
Yeah,
wow.
How beautiful. Just adding to a little bit of colour. This is a really colourful, amazing, very sort of alive city.
Insta-friendly.
Yeah, Insta-friendly. I think your Instagram will blow up in this place and with this cruise. And then from there, the last stop on the Brazil side is to head a little bit more to where there's some really nice beaches. We've got you guys in mind for that. Maceió is the last stop. Really beautiful, quaint seaside town. Incredible restaurants, a lot of them ocean facing for this one, and a great chance just to soak up a little bit of sun, explore, have some great sort of relaxed restaurant experiences, and this is a really beautiful place. So yeah, that's Brazil. Some
of the most beautiful coastline. There's a reason why Brazil is very beach-centric, and you know, half of the population never get out of their board shorts and bikinis. It's because they do have that, that around them. Brazil sounds amazing. Where to from there?
Okay, so from Brazil, you've got 5 days at sea, which I think is the perfect time after that sort of busyness in Brazil, just to kick back and enjoy the Costa Fascinosa and all the entertainment on board. And that's obviously as we sail across the North Atlantic. So that's 5 days. And then the first port that we head to in the Mediterranean side is the Santa Tenerife. And this is the Canary Islands. It's really, really beautiful. I mean, like the bluest water you can imagine. Really well known for its sailing. So sailing enthusiasts, this is a cool spot for you. But other than that, also, this has got a really amazing old town where the buildings are weirdly preserved. So it's a little bit like you've got these incredible beaches and amazing sailing spots, but then there's this historic old town, which is amazing to explore.
Sailors have been using this as a port of call for
Well, the history behind it is insane. Yeah. That explorer theme comes out quite a lot.
Love it.
So that's that, and then from there we head to Morocco. Tangier, really, really beautiful. North African city, ancient, obviously so much history there. And while you're there, there's a very famous, one of the most sort of famous attractions is the Medina, which is sort of a labyrinth of alleyways from commercial spots to residential. It really just comes alive. And obviously it's really famous because it's where the Atlantic meets the Mediterranean Sea. So that's a big tick. It doesn't stop there, though. There's more. We head from there to Gibraltar, which is obviously most famous for the Rock of Gibraltar. Yeah. Great to see. I mean, how beautiful. And there's also some pesky little monkeys in the Barbary macaques that you'll see at a lot of the attractions there, and it's great and great for Instagram once again. Very, very cool to experience. And then from Gibraltar, you obviously head to Spain. So we're heading to Malaga, which, for those who didn't know, is actually the birthplace of Picasso. Very cool, nice little tidbit of info. But absolutely beautiful. It's on the Costa del Sol, really famous. I mean, half of Europe goes there for holidays.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough to spend some time there recently. It's sort of like resort on resort on resort on the beach. So once again, that whole beach lifestyle thing is really apparent there. Great chance to have some paella, and to have from North African cuisine to all the different sort of influences from sort of spicy Brazilian food to North African to ending here in Spain. I think this is a really jam-packed, incredible cruise.
On balance, definitely the most diverse itinerary that we've experienced. It reminds you of kind of the cruises of old, the fact that you're traversing so much of the globe, but have the opportunity to relax and step off and be that explorer, be that adventurer. I mean, that's why you do these once-in-a-lifetime cruises, so that you can have the experiential elements as much as just a fantastic holiday. You unpack once and you're on your way.
Unpack once, it's a big thing. Make it your home, it's your floating home.
Unpack once and go to like 30 different places. It's awesome. So those spectacular 17 nights full board cruise on board the Costa Fascinosa includes a 2-night hotel stay, as we've said, in Rio de Janeiro, all for just starting at 29,999 Rand per person, including flights and taxes, departing April 2021. You can book it right now. In fact, don't waste any time. You can call 0861 777 245. Up next, we take a closer look at this amazing ship.